Hey guys, what's going on? Just over here with the x20 that I just got. Just riding around in the park by my house in Orlando, Florida. Just out here enjoying the day, enjoying the weather. You know, doing a little bit of testing on the bike, going up some hills and everything. Haven't found a hill I haven't been able to go up. Actually, it's been going up hill climb. It's been going up everything easily. Now, let's state the specs on here is 2,000 watts. It's a 48 volt battery, 30 amp. Now the batteries do come in 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. I originally ordered the 30 or the 20, and they were out of stock, and they sent me a 30 amp with no extra fees. So I got dual suspension on here. It's got crown forks in the front, motorcycle headlight, and I got it in about 3 weeks from AliExpress from a company called QU. So they had pretty good customer service, even though they did send it the first time and it was returned by UPS. For whatever reason, they didn't have the right paperwork or something. So other than that, I still got it in like 3 weeks, which isn't bad. But I paid $1,650 for this bike total. That's with everything. And I really think I got a good deal on it. Now, some of the other bikes I was looking at before I got this one, and I still might get one day. I keep on looking at them and never bought one, but I always wanted was a X-Class 52 volt. I know the top speed on those is about 33, 34. I know people say 35, 36, 37. That's what the GPS. That's what the GPS is on the bike. That's not actual GPS. So it's just like this bike. It's about the same thing. Top speed, the real top speed is about 32 miles per hour. GPS on the bike, LCD reads about 35, 36, 34, 35, something like that. So it's off. Top speed is no more than 32 miles per hour. But this bike does accelerate very quickly. And I'll give you guys a little sample. So I'll start from here and I'll tell you when I get up to 30. 21, 25, 27, 30. So, not sure how long that took, but it has good torque. So, I love the design of this bike. 20 inches, 20-inch tires by 4. It's what I wanted. I really didn't want any 26-inch bikes anymore. Those fat tires just are a little bit too big, a little bit clumsy and hard to move around. Especially I wanted something that is going to fit in the back of my SUV, and this does. This is how I brought it here. So one of the main reasons why I got it. But I wanted something that I could pedal, that I could get good exercise, that I could climb hills and feel like I could still do a little bit of off-roading in. And this bike, for the price, was the best one I could find. Now that they have warehouses in the US now, so you can get this bike in the US instead of having to go to Alibaba and get a ship, which takes. I had a bike when I got my stuffed bomber. It took 4 months. 4 whole months for me to get that bike. And that's the reason why I ended up getting the Talaria thing, to be honest with you. Was I got the Stealth Bomber and I thought it was going to be just as good as a Talaria or a Saran, but it wasn't. I mean, there was just a lot of issues with it. I was always adjusting stuff, always adjusting the chain, the tensioner. It was just a lot of problems like with that. Just it seems like I was always adjusting it more than I was riding it. So I ended up getting a Talaria Sting. I wanted something where I could do wheelies too. I can do wheelies on my Stealth Bomber. It had a 5,000 watt motor to it. It did go fast. I got it up to 54 miles an hour. So it was fast, you know, but it didn't have the same torque. You know, of course it's a hub drive. This is a hub drive too. So, but yeah, other than that, you know, the battery isn't removable. It just, I don't know. It just seemed unfinished to me. But I got this thing and I've had no problems whatsoever. Never had to adjust anything on it. You know, everything is just so smooth with it. Battery is good. Torque is awesome. Very fun bike. Very fun bike. Best bike I've ever had. And I suggest if you have the money and you're thinking about it, to get that bike, because I don't think anything else even really compares. You know, they have the Saran. Saran's the same thing basically, so it's just like a bigger Saran with a gearbox, of course. But they go about the same speed. You know, their torque's a little bit different. Some of them have high-end torque and low-end torque, so but all that stuff doesn't really matter to me. As long as I can pop a wheelie when I hit the accelerator, I'm good. You know, but it's the reason why I got this is because I couldn't pedal Talaria thing. I know there's a pedal kit, and I have a pedal kit. I haven't put it on. It's a kind of wobbly pedal kit. But even with that, I've seen people are like, you know, you really can't pedal with it. You're not going to get any kind of exercise with it. It's just mostly for looks and for you know, legal reasons too. So I haven't put it on yet. I don't know when I will. But yeah, that's the reason. I wanted something I could go and ride with my girlfriend. And this bike seems to check all the marks that I wanted. A little disappointed. Only thing I'm disappointed in is the speed. I was hoping it would get over 32 miles per hour. I mean, it's not a big deal. Like you saw, the acceleration on it's good. You know. But if I didn't get this one, I would have got the X Class 52 volt. Probably the stepper one. I like the stepper. Those things are fast, have good torque, and best of all, they're easily upgradable. Like easily upgradable. You can do, if you want to get like you want to turn it to like a 60 volt. They got kits for that. You get the bike going over 40 miles an hour easily. There's all kind of upgrades that you can get for them, and they look good. And that's the thing. Yeah, even though I didn't pay much for this bike compared to a lot of others, it's not going to have the backing though. You know, you're not going to find accessories, and if you want to upgrade the controller and stuff like that, you're going to have to figure it out yourself. There's not going to be any kits or anything like that. So that is the cons of this bike. probably just keep it the way it is because it does seem to do everything that I want. So here, let's do a little hill test right here, okay? That's fine. Let's see if I can get up this hill. This hill's high. No problem. No problem. So yes, this bike does everything I want. Let's go look at that again. Do it again from a dead stop here. Let's see if it can go on a dead stop straight up. Wow. Went up there pretty easily. Yeah, I like this bike. I love that I can pedal it. You know, I'm into fitness, to working out. It's my other hobby. And it helps me. I just like it. Just to have the option to be able to not only ride, but to have exercise, you know, that's a big plus for me. And that's the only thing I was missing on like Talaria's thing was that I couldn't get any exercise on it. It was fun. It's fun as hell. I mean, fun factor's off the charts, but you're not going to get any exercise. You know, it's fun popping wheelies, you know, and going on trails and stuff like that. It's awesome. But I needed something where I could go biking with my girl and get some exercise, and this fits me perfectly. So that's just a little bit about my e-bike experience. I had about 10 to 12 e-bikes. Best bike Talaria's thing, hands down. And this will be probably my second favorite one now. And then probably, even though the Stealth Bomber had a bunch of problems, it was fast. So I'll rate that as my third. And then my fourth, I had a moped style one. It was basically like a Zugo Rhino. It had the same frame design, everything. Basically the same thing. That one was probably be fourth. That one was fun. Didn't have any suspension. It had a 1,000-watt Lafang motor in it. It went to about 26, maybe 27 miles per hour. Plenty of torque. That one was a fun bike. But I also had an electric. But the electric was, I had other bikes similar to it too. I had a Pasolec. I had a GDS. They were all about the same as the electric. I mean, we had the front suspension, you know, just the same fat bike, folding. So I had the 2.0, electric 2.0. So it was a good bike. But it was pretty much similar to all the other ones. They're all pretty similar. What'd they do? What's that noise? But yeah. So over here, I'm just out here exploring a little bit. Like, there's not a place here I can't go on this. It's just very surprising to me. Not there was hills that I couldn't get up or anything like that, but I was able to get up every single hill here. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta do this. I had to. This looked too fun. The highest pedal. Look at this. Look, tell me this is not. This is on sand too. This is on sand. Easily. Easily. Look at that. Some nice shit there. Wow. Like I said, not a place that I couldn't take it here. Very surprised. Very surprised. So, when it doesn't make up in top end speed, it does make up in torque and power. So, happy with this bike. But yeah, those were my top bikes that I liked, that I had. I still want to get an aerial rider, 52 volt. So I probably will one day. I always tell, I've been thinking about it for the longest time, for years actually. And I just end up buying something else and I don't know why. I know this is going to be comparable to it. I know it's 52, this is 48. This has a 30 amp battery. I think what theirs is 20 amp now, but that doesn't matter to me because I've been riding this thing for over an hour now. Not even one bar down. Not even one bar. So, I mean, you can't really beat it. I think after I get out of the park here and I go home, I think I'm gonna ride my Sting a little bit too. I just feel the need to, for that torque and to pop some wheelies. Not that I'm good at it, really not, but it's still fun to try. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you guys interested in this bike, I got it from a company called QU on AliExpress. I think they actually even have a deal going on right now on it. The guy sent me a thing. So you might even be able to get it for less than what I got it for. So, I mean, you get this bike for like $1,500, $1,600. How can you go wrong? You've seen the hills that I just climbed with it. I've seen all the hill reviews and everything and all that. None of them could have done that. You know, except for like a dual motor, made like the aerial rider Grizzly. A 52 volt might be able to do it because it does have a lot of torque, but that's about it. So guys, I'm gonna say goodbye now and just comment or whatever. Like I said, I don't take my videos that seriously. I know I'm not good at it. You know, I just want to show bikes that other people that don't use and don't do have reviews for. So that's about it. All right, guys. Until next time, I will talk to you. See ya.